only swept, not hoovered, I've only swept the bit off that I've got to treat and wash, right? Where was it leaking from? That side or that side? There's that side, wasn't it? So put a little bit more treatment in there. Where's that? Still on the windowsill, isn't it? No, I'm not interested in the lights out there that are supposed to represent flashing red and blue lights. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's already freaking out the other dogs in the area because they see in that spectrum as well. Right? But the humans think it's, you know, same as following a firework tradition, yeah? But they don't get it from nature's point of view. Right, now that's leaking severely. Right, so it's still going to get the treatment whether it likes it or not, but you can see what's happening because hot water creates gas and then pop the seal, yeah? So I've got to work out a way to fix it. So I only need that amount in now. Let's get the cables out the way before I put the fucking thingy on it. I've got to do one bit where the dog's missed and it's gone through the carpet, through the rug, and what's by the door and that little bit. Right, I'm not going to do any more than that. So, my lungs are playing up, my knees playing up and everything else. I don't need to be breathing in chemical gas, yeah, which is what's going to happen while this is leaking. And obviously it'll be on the carpet, yeah? got that up. So, and put some neat stuff on it now, because I don't want to put any more liquid through the machine, because it's coming outside there and it's going down on the electric cable. All right, so I've got to do it the old fashioned way. All right, and then pour some hot water on it and then bypass it by sucking the water up into the bottom bit of the hoover or the cleaner. Yeah, so I'm having to work around the technology. So let's do it the good old fashioned way. There's only a tiny little spot on that now, isn't there? So, carpet's soaked. It don't matter about it being soaked, because it'll come up in the next wash. But I can't do too many washes, if you see what I mean. Right, because of the dogs, the chemicals going up through their pads. This is only to loosen up the water-based gloss. There you go, it's coming up. Which is why I use that gloss instead of... Right, it's coming up, isn't it? But my lungs are in a bad way at the moment, so I can only do short bursts of energy, if you see what I mean. So the piss has been treated, so whatever's gone through the rug into the carpet isn't going to matter, because the treatment's gone through the rug as well into the carpet. So, but you can see the colour of the thingy, yeah? Right, let's get this out of the way. That can just go in the bath for now. Oh dear. Out of my way. Out of the dog's way so they don't lick it. Right. Right, now I'm going to do it very unorthodox way. Right, let's get the power leads out of the way first. Right, because I can't use the top bit with the treatment in it. So, right, hot water. Simple as that. Right, because it's all going to go up in the vacs anyway, isn't it? Right, anything that goes through the rug into the carpet underneath doesn't matter about, does it? Because it's all going to get sucked out the rug by the bottom bit of the vax machine. Correct? You're getting out of work already. Put a bit of weight on it. Can you see any water been sucked up into that? So has the bottom bits been sabotaged as well, because it's a brand new bit of equipment. Do you see what I'm saying now? So it's not even sucking up moisture now. Right, let's try this again. No! Right, so it's getting sucked up in there, isn't it? So what's really going on with this? Right, what's really going on with this? Because the water's going up in there, it's sucking up into here. The pipe's not blocked there, is it? Right, it's got nothing to do with the dog hair that's already in there, because it's actually being sucked up through there. So yeah, more sabotage. Right, got no idea why that's not sucking up into the actual machine. But it should suck up the actual moisture. Nope, not happening, is it? So there you go. Sabotaged equipment, like I said. Alright, and I've just proved that as well. But they wanted me to waste my time during the day trying to work that out. Alright, you can't lay on the floor because it's soaked in fucking chemicals. Stayed out. But that's just prove what I've said all through what I've been trying to show you. Right, now I've got to piss about with this machine to try and work out what the hell they've done to it. So first of all, let's get a zip tie. Right, clean all this crap out of here, because you're supposed to hoover the floor first, which I didn't do. I swept it to get round it, because I knew the equipment had been messed about with. So let's just make sure that any of the water suction bits can get up there, which they can. Right, it's got nothing to do with the dog hair in it, because it's still, look, excuse my nature thing there. Right, it's just pressure build up, same as anything else in life, isn't it? Yeah, so you can see by the zip tie going up in there, it's getting up into the bit that goes into that. Alright, this is how I'm trial and error in it. Yeah, trying to work out where the fault is, just by following the line up from that into that, that up into that, and backtracking the fault up into that. All that's clear. So it's something to do with the suction. Right, let's take the lid off, see what's been fucked about with inside it. So it's like reverse technology, isn't it? If you reverse technology in something. Filter's clear. Right, filter's clear. That and now. Right, so what's that in the back of that? There we go. There's another filter then. Right. Alright, we're getting it now. So I'm reverse technology in it, trying to work out why. Could be that. Let's see. Right, you imagine trying to do this while you're medicated first thing in the morning, trying to do your cleaning when you're not fully focused. Alright, so I'm checking all the filters, reverse technology in it to work out why it's not sucking into the water thingy. So could well be that. So let's try that. It's the same as how I worked out about the technology on the screw. Ah, fucking on my knees crunching. So filter's clear in that one. Get in now, because you don't like the Hoover noise. I'm only trying to get the excess water and chemicals off the floor. Right, you stay in there then, Marnie, if you don't like the noise and you want to get in my way and distract me even further. Let's see if this fixes the problem. Like I said, breathing in the chemicals. Solve the problem. Yeah, solved the problem. Right. So that sounds like it's again blocked somewhere. Like I said, I should have hoovered the floor first, but I'm trying to work around my disability. I didn't want to do two jobs at the same time, if you see what I mean. That'll do. It's got the piss stain sorted out. Let's just see if there's any excess water I can get out of this bit of the floor. Enough for me. It's good enough for me. At least I haven't got breathing dog pissy ammonia, have I? I can sort that out when I'm ready to, because I'm having to work around a disability. All right. Yeah. There's me a little bit of water to wash up the hatchet with. All right. Save creating any more fucking condensation in the property, right? Because it's all my fault, right? So I'm having to cut down the water use inside the property, which is exactly the same as someone bitching in a prison cell, isn't it? You're using too much water. Yeah. It's all your fault. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fuck off. Right, how do you get around the problem of using too much water in a prison cell? And your cellmate wants a go carsy? Right, Oh, he's up all night tapping. Oh, he fucking ain't up all night tapping, you soppy cunt. Do you know what I mean? No, he was up all night getting fucking bottles of water. Stop pissing you off, you fucking little muppet. Yeah? So, working out how much water goes through the water fucking thingy, what they ration you on. Fill out water bottles to wash with. Fill the kettle up with. Or still, making sure there's enough water to flush the toilet with and have a wash with. How's that any different to what I've been doing there? Right? You can see it coming out of here, yeah? Which is why I threw it out in the thingy rather than let it leak on the floor. Right? So let's just put that in the sink. That's only what's coming out of the dog hair that's in there, because I've got to work out a way of getting in the bottom of it to clean out all the dog hair in it. Which you should be able to get a hose in there or underneath it and blow it out of there. You can't hoover it out of there. You can't take the bottom plastic bit off just to get the dog hair out of it. So, yeah, a bit of a design fault, but I'm sure they'll improve it. Because it's still new technology, really, isn't it? They don't know until a customer says, well, it'd be better if you did that, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, right, we didn't think of that. That'll make the product more sellable, won't it? So, yeah, right, yeah, that's a good idea, that. It's a bit like your son getting burnt with a fucking kettle and you designing a make of a kettle. Doesn't have to have a lead draped over it to scar your child with. Women ain't paying attention, if you see what I mean. Right, and then that idea becoming technology. Right, I'm just trying to work out how you get that off of there to get in there to clean it properly, because it must all come off, mustn't it? Somehow. Or is it not meant to? Because you're not meant to do it like that. Because it's designed to be thrown away, isn't it? Once you work out the technology and improve it for them. So, the only way to do it, really, is let it come out by itself, which is the same as a dog getting a fur fucking ball, isn't it? Or getting something bendy in there, like an old zip tie, or a zip tie, and just sort of moving it all across and wiggling it out with a bit of manipulation like that. Yeah? That's the only way I can work out how to do it at the moment. But it keeps it all clear in there, doesn't it? And then anything that goes up and blocks any filters or whatever comes out in the filters, doesn't it? Blocking the filters, you just have to work out the technology first. And then work out the best way to keep it clean, to keep it going, the same as you do anything else in life. Yeah? The same as working your missus out to keep it going, or to make her life easier, to give you less fucking earache or whatever. You know what I'm saying, man. Yeah. There you go. So, right, if I lift that up at an angle, I'll have to rest it on my knee for a minute so I can get in there and see what's going on here. And then work out the best way to get all the fucking stuff out of it, because it's got many, many suction holes and ports and bits and bobs in here. And you just need to work out how it all works, so you can work out how to get in there and keep the channels open, if you see what I mean, to see how it all works properly. Right. There you go, there's a big fucking clump of it, so I need to focus on that bit, and I can get my finger right in there. Hop, she said. That way I can get right in there. Oh, look at that. Fucking hell, woman. I'll be tying my foot to the sink. Oh, he says. Oh, what am I going to find in there next? The fucking postman? Oh, all right. Super plus joke. You know what I mean? There you go. Works out a way of getting in there to get all the fucking bits out that shouldn't be in there. Look. Get old rummage about in there, innit? Bit of foreplay on the fucking Hoover. Right? Shh. Don't laugh. There's too many snowflakes out there. Right? That's it. That's push that bit to that bit. Let's get my whole fucking hand in there now. Right? Shh. I'm cleaning the Hoover out. Shush. There you go, sweetie. Right. Oh, that's making you shudder, isn't it, Hoover? Oh, you dirty bitch. Right. It's only bloke humour. You know what we mean. Right, we're not going to dress up as fairy tales anymore, are we? Because, yeah, I'm just being truthful in a bloke way. Yeah. And there you go. Look at all that shit and fucking crap coming out of there, look. Right. Alright. There's a joke in that, isn't there? But I'm not going to say it because you can't joke about that sort of stuff on social media because, you know, you got too many fucking snowflakes who don't know whether they're Arthur Martha or fucking whatever the fuck they are. Do you know what I mean? So, if you start telling the truth about what's what and how it's supposed to be, and it's that way for a reason, you get called all sorts of names and you get cancelled and blah blah blah, and you can't say that. Well, right, okay, so you like the shaved ones because why? Why do you like the shaved ones then? Let's get to the truth of this now. Why do you like shaved ones with no fucking hair on it? Doesn't that sort of say, you know what I mean, that you're into something you shouldn't be? Alright? You see what I'm saying? Because no. Alright? There's hairs on it for a reason. Apparently it's to do with the smell. So I've been told. You know the thing to do with drip dry and shake dry. More bloke humour and bloke logic. There's a big old fucking furball in there, look. My fingers ain't fucking spuddy, innit? I can get in every fucking little nook and cranny in there that way. We ain't got big old spuddy fingers. Right. Done. Yeah, big old spuddy fingers in there. More satisfying, I suppose. It's the same as the girth, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's just each to preference, I suppose. You know what I mean? Truth be told. But even on that, you have to, watch what you're saying because they feel as though you're being misogynistic or whatever, but, you know, truth be told, stop dressing things up like fairy tales and tell the fucking truth. Don't fucking lie to the kids. Don't dress it up as fairy tales, otherwise they'll be believing in fucking all sorts of shit that ain't real. Don't fucking lie to them. Just tell them, oh yeah, that's that. Well, if you don't get it, watch the fucking dogs do it. That's natural. Yeah? If you see the dog doing something that you don't quite understand, that's dominance. That's not a sexual preference, that's dominance. That's dominance of females over females and dominance of males over males. Nothing more than that. Alright? It's not queer behaviour. Blah, 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 or whatever you fucking dress it up as. It's nothing to do with that. You'll find the answers in nature. Right. And that is truthful. Oh, there you go. That should sort the problem out. Well, that's some fucking furball, isn't it, that? You imagine that coming out of a woman. Or out your ear. From using cotton buds or something, yeah? You imagine that. Imagine fucking scatting and pulling your missus down the beach. Right. Oh, yeah? You'd be spitting sand for a fucking year, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Sorry, more bloke humour. I bet that'll work a lot better now, though. But the floor, the floor, slip of the tongue. The floor needs hoovering first, but I don't have time to do all of it because I've been trying to prove what's been going on with the boiler, which I'm just going to go and sort out. So I've got a leak up in the loft. I'm not getting up there with my lungs fucking about round the fiberglass, inhaling all of that shit into my lungs as well, which are already damaged by the mildew and the emphysema. So on that note, oh, yeah, pressure build up the old Aris there from well, nothing abnormal, I can assure you of that. Right, but yeah, there you go. I've worked out a way of getting inside the Hoover to get most of the crap out the inside of the Hoover. It is a bit like a gynecology joke, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Now I need to turn the heating on to dry the carpet out. All right. There's the temperature in the house. It's just dipped under 15. So it's still cool temperature wise. I've actually turned the boiler off, as you know, so that's going to save gas. Ouch! Yeah, I've got a little bit of washing up today. It's not a problem, but I've got to sort that out, got to sort this out. Let's have this light on. Well, don't worry about all this can all be blitzed. It's not a problem at all. No, I don't need the boiler on, do I? All I need is that one turned, that one turning up a bit. And let's just put it up to the 12 o'clock position and then turn it back off. Turn the boiler on so it resets and then see how it settles down. Right. So I haven't overfilled the water in the system. I'm just trying to find how much is actually leaking out of it, because it's the same as building up the pressure in that, isn't it? It's a sealed system. Put too much in it and it'll pop something. It'll find the weakest spot and pop it. It's got to draw the pressure through the system now. So I've got to give it time to do that. Let's force the issue a little bit. There you go, that's fired that up. Alright. Little trick that the plumber taught me. Now the central heating should fire up. There you go, I can see the pressure going down. But as soon as it fires up, it should take it into the green. If I've guesstimated it right. So it's pulling the pressure into the system now before it fires up the boiler. Go on. There's nothing wrong with the boiler. There you go, you can hear it pulling through the system now. There you go. There you go. Temperature's going up. Alright. I'll come back in a little bit and check the water pressure on it. Because it should just be in the green, not in the red. I can't see what the red is from the angle properly. But it's not in the red, is it? And it was on an E1 warning, and I haven't put that much water in the system to top it up. Just a quick little burst. I'm going to turn it all, shut it all back off again. So it's just creeping up into the red now, when it was saying an E1 warning. Right, and there's gas in it, so it's not manipulating the thingy, so that's in the red. That needs having, do you see what I mean? So why was it on an E1 warning? That's electronic manipulation again, isn't it? Because I've only put a little bit of water in there to top it up, and it's going well over the fucking water pressure now. You see what I mean? Yeah, I can see the mozzie flying about there. Get the fuck away from my head. So it's taking it right up into the red now. So if I ain't careful, it's going to blow the boiler. Let's just turn it down a little bit. Ooh, look how high that's going up on the pressure now. It shouldn't have at all, because it was telling me there was an E1 warning. Which, don't forget, they come out and they fuck about with the boiler so regularly, you don't know whether they're actually servicing the boiler or whether they're setting themselves up for more fucking work. Do you see what I mean? And I found the back door unlocked when I went to let the dogs out. So, do I trust that or not? Because that's gone right up in the red now. So I'm going to turn that off because I don't think that's safe. Right. And how do I know that? Because I found the same thing when they came out to fix the pull cord on the thingy, and then I noticed the cobwebs was moved on the electrical plug next to it in the bathroom. So I knew they were setting them, the electrician was setting himself up more work there. So yeah, I found the back door open. Right, so that's stuck at that pressure. And again, we got more electronic manipulation, which is to do with the 5G grid, isn't it? So, I'm going to leave that at that. I don't need the heating on. It's not cold in the house. They want me to put in a repair request so they can get access to the property again to come and harass me further and fuck about when I need to be left alone, which is again going to cause the dogs to this or that. Yeah, while they are in the property, they then fuck about inside the property, blah 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 blah, by sending in whoever they send in to fuck about in here. So what do I do? If I go out, I'm having stuff sabotaged. If I stay in, I'm having, you know, and let them in, I'm having stuff fucked about with. Right. So what do I do? You got to trust someone at some point, right? Or learn to do it yourself. So I'm going to leave that there, just for now. Because they obviously want that thrown out, so that can be... They want the boiler thrown out so they can service it and then put it in somebody else's house and claim it's a new boiler. Up here, put a new cord in that while fucking about with that. So I haven't done anything with that. It's still like it is, but if you manipulate it, you can turn the shower on, right, and turn it off. You don't need a long fucking string on it, which, how much does it cost for an electrician to come out and fucking put one of them on? You know what I mean? Because you've got to be registered to just be able to do a job like that. Right, so there you go. Carpet's looking cleaner anyway, isn't it? When I can properly go through the place without any distractions and bitch ass games, then I will do. But at the moment, I've got this silly fucking muppet trying to get me evicted, who has clearly stated on his LinkedIn thing that he's trying to find a solution to get me to sign a contract with his homeless hostel. Yeah, because I might need to move out the property while they do all this, and then I probably won't be allowed to move back in it because they give it to a fucking foreign family. Right? And then you've got to give your dogs up because you see how it's going. I ain't fucking falling for it. Right, so I'm going to make do. It is what it is for now. Until I can get help, the proper help, to sort the whole thing out. And if I have to take action against the landlords and then say, right, well, I know a builder, I know a painter that can come and sort that out and do it properly. I know plasterers that can do that. I know a decent fencer that any money that can be saved on that can go on the fencing as well to sort that problem out. And share the wealth, you know, rather than put it into a corrupt organisation that then buys a fucking credit firm to loan people money and indebt people to their corrupt system. Yeah? So you see how I'm now looking at the whole situation. Anyway, that's enough for me today. I'm going to finish off, if I haven't already finished off the glass of Rubicon. Yeah, I'll finish that off. So, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm hyperactive enough. Once I get tired enough, then I'm going to go to sleep whether I've drunk high strength coffee or not. It's not going to make any difference to me. So I'm just going to enjoy it. Recycle another coffee, put a latte in the top of it. I know it's all clean because I've been in here. Right, it's only going to be weak coffee, weak proper ground coffee with a sachet in the top of it. Right. I don't feel like stepping over barriers now because I'm starting to get tired. Well, I've had sleep deprivation issues caused by the police slamming doors outside my property, trying to re-traumatise me, yeah, to make me remember when they kidnapped me and when I was medicated last time, to get access to my house keys. Yeah, and then they was ordered by their desk sergeant to take me back to the property, and my keys were given back from inside an unsealed evidence bag, so they had access to my house keys. Right, I've since changed the lock barrels, but obviously someone's found a way around that, and they've worked out a way to unlock the back door just to play mind games. Right, okay. Right, let's see how, what's that? That's a 54-minute video. So I've been pottering about for an hour, that's it. And I'm getting out of breath now. So, there you go. Right, you're not leaning on the cables, are you? Good girl. It's alright, I'm not going to fucking touch your nose. You're just getting the heat from the air vent on the computer, aren't you? Right, I don't feel cold at all because... Right. Got a little bit of a sniffly nose, but that's because I've just disturbed all the fucking dog piss in the carpet and used chemicals, isn't it? 16:35, first dog walk. Somebody needs to remove them from you. What a shame. Schizophrenia is no joke. These comments are negative. It's how you sound, bro. Drones, etc. Are you Jason Bourne or what? Right. Right. So I'm having an idea planted in my head that I might have schizophrenia. No, I don't have schizophrenia. I don't hear voices. Right. I've heard one voice once, but that was when my father was dying. But cheers for reminding me of that, you fucking mug. Right, I'm not going to dwell on it. What's this one? All right, prolific predator posed as 13-year-old boy on Snapchat and groomed 47 children. Fuck's sake, that's disgusting. Police car rammed by wanted man. Jack O'Brien murder and Cambridge police chase. Right, let's have a look at this one.
I really appreciate you joining me today, and we've got a roundup of news from around the UK. The first story comes from Greater Manchester Police, and it's about a man that has been jailed for 6 years after he rammed police with his vehicle, trying to escape.
Hang on a second. Remember where the police car was last night, yeah? Slamming doors. Before I watch this, I'm going to like it and post it across. Right, shut that Facebook down and just post this across with no caption before I watch it. And I'm going to see what flying monkeys are watching. Can't see none.